What's up, everybody? It's the Alex Leak and Friends NFL podcast, back for another week. I am your host, Alex Leak, and this is the 2019 Preseason Week 1. I'm getting this episode out a little late, meant to get it out last week, but you know what they say. Lots going on. The season getting ready, a lot of news happening. Preseason is here. Let's talk about this Jets-Giants game that happened week 1. It was the Daniel Jones debut for the New York Giants. Big game, a lot of Giant fans watching. Sam Darnold started for the Jets, and on his first throw, he almost got picked off by the new Giant safety Jabril Peppers. He was brought over in the Odell Beckham Jr. trade. Darnold hits Peppers in the hands, but no catch. Would have been a sick interception because he was diving out for it. But not a great start if you're a Jets fans, seeing Darnold almost throw a pick on his first throw. But Darnold would calm down and do pretty well the rest of the drive. It goes down for an opening drive touchdown pass to new wide receiver Jamison Crowder. And I look for that combo to have a lot of success in 2019, Darnold and Crowder. He's a reliable pass catcher, good receiver, and Darnold's going to go to him a lot. But after the touchdown, the extra point attempt by kicker Chandler Catanzaro is missed. So the Jets take a 6-0 lead early in this one. Eli Manning gets the start for the Giants, but in typical of late Eli Manning results, he goes 3-0. Eli Manning has not had a lot of success the last couple of years. So it's good to see the young quarterback get drafted by the Giants finally, going quarterback. When rookie quarterback Daniel Jones would finally come in on the second drive of the game, he provides spark on offense. He throws 5 of 5 for 67 yards, including a 12-yard touchdown pass to wide receiver Benny Fowler, giving the Giants a 7-6 lead. The pass to Fowler was in the back corner of the end zone versus good coverage, so it was a solid throw. Daniel Jones looked good. Like I said, he provided a spark. The offense responded. He went right down the field. Daniel Jones was a much criticized pick. A lot of people are like, Daniel who? Like, Daniel Jones, why is he going so high? But based on his first, NFL action, he looked pretty good. So Giants fans have to be optimistic about Daniel Jones going forward. Then third-string quarterback Alex Tanney comes in for the Giants and hits Russell Shepard, wide receiver, for a 51-yard touchdown pass. Alex Tanney is in a battle with Kyle Lauletta for the third-string quarterback spot. So a good start for Tanney. 51-yard touchdown pass to wide receiver Russell Shepard. Giants lead 14-6. Then we would have about an hour weather delay for lightning in this game. So then the teams would have to start back up. Jets backup quarterback Trevor Siemian finds running back Elijah McGuire for an 8-yard touchdown pass, but kicker Chandler Catanzaro misses another extra point. So it's 14-12 Giants. Catanzaro would make a 34-yard field goal, though, to give the Jets a 15-14 lead. And then right before halftime, Giants quarterback Alex Tanney leads New York on a 2-minute drive, gets them down into field goal range, and they kick a 23-yarder by kicker Eldrick Rosas for the Giants, giving them a 17-15 lead at halftime. And then in the second half, the Jets backup quarterback Davis Webb, who's a former Giant, throws an interception to undrafted rookie linebacker Jake Carlock, who returns it 59 yards for a touchdown, giving the Giants a 24-15 lead. Not a great showing for Davis Webb in this game. He struggled throughout. Giants quarterback Kyle Lauletta in that battle for third string throws a 31-yard touchdown pass to wide receiver T.J. Jones. T.J. Jones is a former Detroit Lion and Notre Dame wide receiver. He could be a nice addition to this receiving core. Underrated wide receiver. I'm surprised the Lions got rid of him. I've always been a T.J. Jones fan, really, going back to Notre Dame. Jets quarterback Luke Falk throws a 2-yard touchdown pass to undrafted rookie wide receiver Greg Dortch. 31-22, Giants lead and Giants win. The Giants, yeah, if you're a Giants fan, you have to be impressed with Daniel Jones. The start to his career, he looked calm and confident. The team seemed to rally behind him. And I think that's one of the biggest things for New York is just having a quarterback that the team believes in. And I think it's been a couple years since that's been the case. They did get rid of Odell Beckham Jr. this offseason, but a good young core. And I think that's the way the Giants are going to go, or build young, build around Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley, and look to the future. Which I believe is the right move. They're doing it right. The Jets will have to figure out their kicking situation, but other than that, their roster looks pretty good in my opinion. I believe. Well, let's get to the stats here. Starting quarterback Sam Darnold goes 4 of 5 for 68 yards and a touchdown in his only drive. Backup quarterback for the Jets, Trevor Siemian, 13 of 16 for 77 yards and a touchdown. In my opinion, that's who I'm keeping. I'm keeping it a 2-quarterback room with Darnold and Siemian. The battle for the third string, I'm not sold on either of these guys between Luke Falk and Davis Webb. Luke Falk looked alright, going 9 of 11 for 69 yards and a touchdown. Davis Webb did not. He struggled, going 2 of 7 for 11 yards and 2 interceptions. So you could at this point lean third string to Luke Falk, but I'm just not a believer in Falk as an NFL quarterback, and you might not even need him. Simeon's a capable backup, and Darnold, is relatively doesn't get hurt that much. So, Jets running back Elijah McGuire, 6 catches for 38 yards and a touchdown in this preseason game, adding to what I believe is the best receiving running back group in the NFL. With guys like Le'Veon Bell, Ty Montgomery, and you've got Elijah McGuire as well. Great pass-catching running backs. As I alluded to earlier, kicker Chandler Catanzaro struggles in this game for the Jets. 1 of 1 on field goals, but it was a short field goal. 1 of 3 on extra points. After the game, I believe it was the next day, Catanzaro unexpectedly announces his retirement after struggling not only in this game but in training camp as well. The Jets go out and sign kicker Taylor Bertolette. So we'll see if he can provide a spark to the kicking game for the Jets. Looking at the Giants stats, Eli Manning starts, goes 1 of 1 for 3 yards, but 3 and out on his only drive. Giant fans are tired of seeing that, tired of seeing the offense not move down the field. So in comes rookie quarterback Daniel Jones, who goes right down the field, 5 of 5 for 67 yards and a touchdown in his NFL debut. Didn't look nervous, didn't look like the moment was too big for him, came in and delivered. So good to see for Giant fans. The battle for the third string quarterback will be between Alex Tanney, who throws 14 of 19 for 190 yards and a touchdown. He's battling against quarterback Kyle Lauletta, who throws 9 of 12 for 116 yards and a touchdown. Both these guys look good in this preseason game, and I believe right now I would say slight edge to Alex Tanney. The former Lions wide receiver T.J. Jones, who I talked about earlier, 6 catches for 72 yards and a touchdown. If he can make this Giants team, he can be a weapon this year. He's not a 1 or 2 or a 3 wide receiver, but he's a solid 4 or 5 that can be reliable and make good catches, make touchdowns, stretch the field. Frankly, I'm surprised the Lions let him go. And then the Giants kicker, no kicker issues in New York as Aldrick Rosas goes 1 for 1 on field goals and 4 for 4 on extra points. Any injuries in this game? Injuries are the worst part of preseason. You hate to see them. You hate to see anybody get hurt in games that don't matter on the scoreboard. Jets guard Brian Winters injures his shoulder and is considered week to week. So not great news there. Giants also injure running back John Hilleman. Gets a concussion in the fourth quarter of this game. He's not a household name. He's probably not going to make the team. So not a big loss for the Giants there. So that's preseason week 1 for the Jets and the Giants. The Jets start out 0-1. The Giants 1-0 in the preseason. But the records, the wins don't matter. It's all about seeing what the young guys do, how they look. So some reason to be optimistic on both sides going forward. So we'll see how these teams look in week 2. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or leave a comment. Have a great week, guys. Peace out.